There's not a single horse at this ranch in the no man's land, yet wealthy clients come every day to ride. The young man working here hasn't seen a horse in 3 months. The boss even warned him not to go within a meter of the stables. Watching the regular wealthy clients follow the boss into the stables, he grows deeply curious. He can't figure out what's really going on inside, thinking if they won't let him see, he'll see anyway. What's the big deal? A few horses. Why all the secrecy? He finds a ladder and quietly climbs up, only to see a client swinging a whip with force. Before he can get a clearer look, he slips and falls. The client and boss rush out at the noise. The boss says the kid ruined his entire riding mood, and in the heat of the moment, he accidentally strangled that horse to death. The boss has no choice but to apologize, saying the young man is new and didn't know, and this ride will be free. No need to pay for the strangled horse either. Only then does the client calm down, but he still throws a wad of cash at the boss, telling him to find better quality horses next time. After the client leaves, the boss shoves the young man to the ground, saying he almost ruined everything, and that horse the client strangled was their last one. Looks like they need to restock. The young man quickly apologizes, swearing he'll never do it again. The boss is furious, but what can he do? The kid is his own nephew. He tosses the client's cash to the young man, telling him if he obeys and stops being so curious, he'll make him $1 million in under 3 years. The young man stares at the money stunned. He never imagined his uncle's ranch could be so profitable. That night, however, the young man accidentally sees his uncle secretly burying the horse, but he notices the horse's legs are hairless and even have tattoos. This deepens his curiosity. He starts wondering if what his uncle buried was even a horse. Early next morning, the young man is woken up, told he's coming along to buy horses this time. He assumes they're heading to the city, but the deeper they drive into the wilderness, the more uneasy he feels. He asks his uncle, aren't they buying horses? Why are they going deeper into no man's land? His uncle says there are 2 ways to buy horses. The first is buying from others in the city, but those are expensive and often sick. The second is catching wild ones in no man's land, and these wild horses aren't just tame. They'll follow you if you give them some food. The young man finds this incredible. Who knew there were such docile wild horses? In the middle of nowhere, as they talk, 2 young women suddenly flag them down. The uncle says they've hit the jackpot this time. The young man doesn't understand, but his uncle speaks in riddles, telling him to get out and ask what's wrong. As they step out, one woman asks if they have water, saying they're dying of thirst. The young man quickly hands them each a bottle. Turns out they're dance students on a budget trip who got separated from their group. Hearing this, the uncle immediately offers them a ride, but the young man asks what about buying horses? The uncle just laughs, says saving a life is worth more than building a pagoda, and lets the 2 women into the car. Once they're moving, the young man remembers what his uncle said about wild horses. Could those words have a hidden meaning? But he quickly dismisses the thought. His uncle is an upright man. He couldn't be like that. Suddenly another woman flags them down ahead. Seeing her, the uncle smiles and says today's haul is really good, but as he prepares to stop,